Hello.
Greetings.
Every time I think I should start by checking the audio levels, and then I never do, but I'm sure it's fine. Our thousands of viewers, someone will tell us, surely, if the audio levels are incorrect. How's that fur's in the ground?
Again.
I just fixed it, too.
I keep breaking it.
By just fixed it, you meant like 3 weeks ago.
See, now it's... I actually know how to fix it, so it's easy to fix now.
It is windy outside.
It is, in fact, windy outside.
It does sound pretty windy.
There is a storm, in fact, outside.
Oh wait, were you able to hear the wind from my end? I can close the door.
Oh no, there's storm audio that's playing right now,
okay.
coincidentally. So everyone, where we last left off, you were attacked by 2 guardians.
At the Starcrest Temple entrance.
The Starcrest Temple entrance. So there's a bit of housekeeping that we have to do because there is an additional character. I don't want to control the NPCs in combat, but I will if I have to. So you can control this character if you'd like, or you don't have to.
Said Violet.
That.
Yeah. Oh,
But anyways, here is the boss arena.
Oh, these things are big.
You know,
Now-
guys, I've given this some thought, and maybe we should just go somewhere else.
Never.
Now, here the 2 characters that are locked in are Gruul and VP because they, in the previous scene, were engaged in a battle. Wherein Gruul got VP out of the way of an attack from Val. But everyone else is free to move around in this box. This is the entrance.
Well, the game is paused, so we can't.
Yeah, I'm just going to unpause real quick. If you'd like to control Violet Pod 19, she has the following attacks. So I'm going to make them appear in the chat. She has a nerfed version of G. This is a dwarven ability. She's just using her dwarven earthbending. She has Dagger, which is a light ranged attack that can be repeated. However, she has +1 curse for every time Dagger was used the turn. So the next time she uses it, it's going to be -1d6.
It's like 2-weapon fighting.
Then there is her chance ability, which is Spire Lunge. Now, if there's an adjacent enemy, the chance effect is allowed. So essentially what this means is you cannot use Spire Lunge if you are the only person next to a target. Thankfully, these guys are huge, which makes it a bit easier to achieve this goal. With Spire Lunge, it critically strikes on an 18 or higher instead of a 20 or higher. And if you get an 18 or higher, you can use Dagger while you backflip off the spire. She's a skirmisher, so she moves 4 and can move diagonally and can dash.
Oh, damn.
So that's VP19. Who wants to control her this battle?
I think I still
Yeah.
gotta pay attention to my own stuff.
I can try.
Not-
if nobody else
not
will,
quite
I
there
can
yet.
try, but
She's a very simple character to play. All she does is try to get into a position for Spire Lunge because Dagger lets her dash after she attacks. So expect to use that move a lot.
Dagger to get in a position and then Spire Lunge. Because these things are... Actually, I don't know if things are like immune to poisons and stuff in this. Probably not.
Well, she doesn't apply poison except with Geo. Geo does apply poison.
That's why I was like, would you even use Geo against these enemies?
It's potentially useful. You can also create boulders that way.
So you can stand and get boons for attacks.
Very simple character. But it's on the table if you'd like to play. For this battle, I am going to give you a sort of free burst sight just to explain one mechanic that's very important here. Because it's the only trait that we really need to talk about. But this is the dual boss mechanic. Not to be confused with dual DUEL. So a dual boss, these guys share combos. They activate each other's combos. So their combo one gives a combo token to the other.
Okay.
I thought it didn't matter who did combo stuff. Any combo ability.
It does for dual bosses.
Yeah. That means if
I
you
see.
are able to take one out, then you remove their combo abilities, since they can't combo off themselves. However, certain dual bosses may or may not have a Orstein and Smo mechanic, where defeating one powers up the other. So just something to keep in mind. Finally, I'm trying out a new thing where I just show you the health ticks on every boss instead of having you burst sight for it. Just because it's more interesting that way. Because you can see, like, the ticks, right?
Yeah.
You don't know the exact
Yes.
health value, but you do know the increment.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Alright, I added my mastery. Figured that out.
Alright, I am going to add them to the initiative order.
That means we should all opt into combat.
That's combat mode, right?
Yeah, right click on your character and toggle combat state.
Fight mode activated.
Okay, VP-19 is going to be controlled by Shrike for the time.
Gotcha.
And of course, if anyone would like to take control of this character, feel free to do. But for now, and just making one that you have control over.
Boom. Easy enough.
Well, I'm afraid you are next to VP-19 here, as you've pushed her out of the way. So that one was important. You are adjacent to VP-19.
Can I get notes summoned?
Right. And in the meantime, if we could all introduce ourselves. Well, the three that are not adjacent to Valby position themselves as they see.
Hello. I'm Hats. I play Dougal, the wizard with no self-confidence and some second thoughts about this whole fighting the guardians of the Starcrest Temple thing. But we're in the thick of it now, so we're just gonna have to do the best that we can. Up next, Blix.
Hello, I'm Blix. I play Zephyr, an old Air Genasi, cleric of the planet. He's here because he wants to do good things and he wants to help these people do what they want to do. Let's pass it on to Gruel.
Hey, I'm Jazz. I play Gruel. She's a sort of like a halfling druid, you can say, although we're playing Icon, so the actual official job is Harvester. The Starcrest Temple is like really important to her backstory, so she's excited to be here. And pass it on. I think it's just Oven left.
Yep. I'm Shrek. I play Oven, the Minotaur Ruin Knight, which is a demon slayer in the Icon system. He is extremely confident and is very good at smashing things made of stone, because his last name is Stone Crusher. That's what he's known for. And then
Alright.
there's Pog, who plays everybody else.
I actually play Ishal, Guardian of Storm, and Velbai, Guardian of Flame. Who, speaking of, they're going to be attacking very short. Are you in your perfect position, everyone?
Yes, we've got our diamond formation down here
They're not, perfect for AoEs or anything.
with notes instead of gruel, but it's a variant.
About as perfect as this is going to get, yes.
You could technically hide.
Yes,
back
yes,
there.
I'm hiding behind both Oven on the diagonal and Violet on the rank. Or the file.
Then, Torchbearers versus the Twin Guardian. Let's be...
Alright, anyone have something they want to set up?
I think it's best if I go second, not first.
Got some buffs.
There is stuff I can do. Like it's generally good earlier that I do it.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to be staying right there anyways, so...
Yeah, you should go first then.
Okay. Do we figure out who's playing Violet Pod 19, by the way?
I guess, yeah, I am, unless you
Okay,
want
cool.
to.
No, that's fine if you want. It's fine. Okay, I will... Let's see, let me just figure out where I want to put this. Okay, I also have two of these. One second, sorry, I gotta add these as well. Where are they?
Writing plants?
No, I have two blessings, sorry. I will... Okay, I will cast Blood Grove. That is blast one area of undergrowth in range 3. So, guess I'll do it here. Blood Grove. So, actually, wait. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, melee melee attacks can sound. Oh, it's only melee though.
Yeah, maybe move that up.
I'll put it here then. I don't know if it will affect the Guardian of Flame, but we'll see. There you go. Yeah, there's.
How does like creature type work?
But we'll see if difficult terrain.
you
Or
can
not
do
difficult.
that.
Sorry, not difficult terrain. We'll see if difficult terrain works on it. It's also dangerous terrain. It takes 1 piercing damage on the first time they enter this space. Okay. I will go ahead and try to leave. What does that provoke?
They do not have vigilance, it seems.
Cool. 1, so that's 2 to leave. That's 3. And go like 4 like that. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
So, Ishal is going to act first. Ishal is surprisingly quick, as it dashes over like so, just barely out of range. But now it is adjacent to Oven for the purposes of Ishal.
So that count as entering the Blood Grove? Yeah.
It's got one
Yeah.
square of overlap.
It does take 1 damage.
You never know. It might make the difference.
Okay. Ishal is now in range to do some things. Ishal is going to activate Red Bolt. Red Bolt, like so, is going to hit Gruul, catching Gruul isolated and gaining 1 Dark Resolve for the Guardian.
The attack target has no other targets adjacent to it.
It's
That's
like
to
bolt.
try and hit first, right?
Oh, it's red bolt.
has-
That's my attack.
Does have to hit.
Ah!
Well, I can do this.
Okay, Gruul, you are taking actually 7 damage.
Wait, is Gruul within range
1d6
2 or
is-
3 of me?
Gruul is within range 3 of.
I'd have to heroic it. Which is maybe worth it. It is a crit.
Well, if you do the heroic,
Is this
then
a
you are
range?
dashing adjacent, right?
Yeah, I would.
At which point you break the Dark Resolve.
I think I will. Yeah, I'll make it heroic. Use my 1 free heroic to dash toward. Reduce it. I haven't gone yet, so I'll reduce it by 2d6. 6.
Oh,
1
so,
down.
so close.
Almost. So,
Still good. Still
didn't
very
reduce
good.
it to 0, so they're not dazed. But I've got the mastery. This is a ranged attack, so I deflect the projectile. A different foe in range 3, which would be the Guardian Flame. Is exactly within range 3 of me now.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Inflicted by any blight inflicted by the triggering ability, which is electricity, right?
Yo, that's sick.
I use the new large greatsword to deflect the lightning bolt toward the Guardian of Flame, his own ally.
All right, the Guardian of Flame has been electric. And
And they don't get the dark result.
uses a dash action to move up close. Who would like to go next?
I'd like to go. Okay, so fire guy is electrified.
That's
Let's hold on. Okay, I'll mark. I don't know, like, are there blight immunities in this system?
Not that
if
I've
there are,
seen.
you would have to use a burst sight to find out. This would be a trait.
I mean, are you hoping to electrify the Guardian of Storm? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna try to use my mark on the Guardian of Storm, and I will post that. I've got the mastery now. So does he electrify?
Electrified.
Electrified 2?
Yeah, electrified plus.
Oh, okay.
So there's a
Cannot be purged, removed, or avoided.
And then I would like to place... Oh, hold on. Let me read this one more time. This might be better.
So attacks are pulled toward it, so range attacks don't... Okay. Are good.
Yeah, they deal bonus damage.
And ignore cover. Not that there's any cover here, but...
There could be. Well, not for these guys. These guys are huge.
Yeah, they're not really going to be hiding behind a stone or anything.
Cover, how does that work? Does that only work on ranged attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will place the Wall of Wind here. Let's see, how long do I... It's line 4. I'm not going to infuse it. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Let me post that as well while we're all still learning.
Warding wind.
All right, so they're both electrified.
Yeah.
So they're both going to move back 1 at the start of their turn. So they're both technically in it. And that provides a good wall. Okay, that's my turn. I will press the arrow. Oh, do I want to move?
Valbyte's going to start by being pushed one way.
I'll move. Yeah, I'll teleport 3 here. And then that's my turn.
Valbyte is going to be targeting Gruul with a very simple, very high power blue pot.
You're on your own for here, because I haven't gone to do any defensive stuff yet.
The damage was 2d1 for some reason, which is not...
No, I think that's right.
I'm just going to roll the correct damage, because this boss is scuffed. So 8 damage. 3 fray is dealt to Oven, who tanked.
Armor, yeah.
Then Valbyte moves up like so. Gruul is burning. And our friend is now adjacent.
So they've both gone this turn, so it doesn't matter when I go at this point. So if you will have something cool to do, Double, you can.
Bear in mind, they each have 2 activation.
Oh, do they? Never mind. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I should probably go. Unless you have something super amazing. If you're talking,
No,
there you go.
kind of looking. It's kind of a setup turn for me getting frostbite on them, and I feel like we don't really want to get shoved into a corner here, but you go ahead.
Alright, yeah, my turn's very simple. So I'm going to do Royal Guard. So I'm going to take the stance, or it refreshes. I gain 1 resistance token, essentially. And then I'm going to do... Oh, I could just... No, I'm not going to attack. I want 2 stacks. So. And set up for next turn as well, and activate Overkill. I think I'll just stand right here. I'm in a good spot, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
The Guardian of
didn't
Storm
attack
moves.
on my turn. A bunch of things happened. But yeah.
Let's push back. You see, Ishal looks at you, Zeph.
A decent attempt, but you have pushed me into my optimal space.
Ishal is going to use Power Lunge. Power Lunge is a range 3 ability that does not attack targets within range 1. It is going to be attacking Oven.
Oh. +1 range, but cannot attack directly adjacent target. It's still a melee range. Okay.
This thing has range 2 because they're huge creatures.
All right.
Is an Omen?
So-
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
It misses, so instead it only deals D plus Fray, but it activates the combo token here. So this guy is now comboed up.
So the other guy gets the combo. Okay. How much is its fray damage? 3?
Yep. So you take 6.
So -3 because I have armor, so it's 3 damage. Okay.
Okay, Dougal or VP19.
I will go.
Oh,
And-
VP's underneath the thing.
Yeah, VP is standing underneath of Albi right now. Not great.
Okay, I'll go. Let's see.
I just wanted to look at it. Sorry.
Just going to fire off a magic missile directly from Dougal.
This is light or...
This is light because I'm doing. I mean, I don't have. Oh,
You don't have enough infusion in turn 1, right?
actually, sure. Let's go for heavy. So,
Oh, I see.
2 missiles at both of them, or at each of them, and that's. I think my fray is 4.
Yeah, your Fray is 4, so that will be doing 8 damage to both.
Yep, and they are both frostbitten now.
Hey,
So many side effects.
you hear a jingle play as you have unlocked something, but you don't know what it is.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, let's hope that's good. 1, 2, 3,
Whoa.
4. This is. I understand, not the greatest place, but I can't get super heavied by that guy at least, and
Oh, right, because he can't attack Poseidon. Oh, that's smart. Right. I'm sure he has something that'll cover that weakness. But...
yes, but I've got an opportunity to get out of there if I really need to, which I might. And I've got 2 ether now.
How many pilgrims do you have?
Just myself. The others are their own people. That is my turn. Or yeah, burst sight's in action, right? Yep, that is my turn.
Okay, options. I think Valby is going to prioritize assisting its best friend. Like, it's going to do this setup. So it is going to use its combo 1 ability, Volcanic Slam, and it is going to bounce Gruul. Gruul or... No, Zephyr would just collide into the wall, which would be funny, but would not accomplish the intended...
They tried to break adjacency with me? They did, right?
They did.
You know, it's not going to matter if they attack from there or there, I don't think. I could try and stop them with vigilance. I don't know if that's worse.
It's just trying to get in range of as many people as possible.
It's fine, I'll let him do it. Yeah.
Okay. So it's now going to attempt to hit Gruul with the Volcanic Slam ability. Stud.
You really need to fix their damage roll.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's
Okay,
cocked.
so that...
Oh, jeez.
On my dice, on my screen, that was cocked and it looked like a 1 instead of a 5. Oh, what's a 1? There we go.
Okay, let me try again. Let's see if I fixed it. I didn't fix... Yeah, I know how to fix... It's just going to stay broken.
Well, I guess he can only do 1d1 damage, it's fine. Sacrifices must be made.
Okay, Gruul must make a save. Keep in mind, as you're a Mendicant, you do get a boon to your save. Trying once.
Is that just a plus 1d6?
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's going to be plus 1d6. That's correct. So d20 plus 1d6. Oh yeah, you're good. You're just shoved to...
Which shoves into me and you take 2 damage for it?
Yeah. But at least it's not being... Well, that would have actually shoved 2 either way. It doesn't matter. But 2 damage. As this thing hits you with its giant battle axe, a gust of magma follows beneath and just slams you into full. But it's time for Violet Pod 19.
Who is going to... I guess Dagger.
Dagger.
Boom. Which, range 3? Yeah, she can do that. The number of dice is 1. Bonus damage 0. I think that's it.
Oh no, it's broke. Hang on, let me fix this one. Alright, this is a quick...
Which allows her to dash. And she can go diagonally too, which is cool.
This attack is not fully effective against Valby the Guardian of Flame, but please roll again and just do the damage.
That did not seem to change it.
What?
Looks like it added the fray damage that time, though.
Okay.
What is her die? It's D8, right? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Not fully effective. Doesn't even matter.
But she gets to do it again. With, so for, it says boons or curses. Do I do -1 for a curse?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that time it worked. And she gets to dash another 2. And that's all she can do, I think.
Next round begins. Go ahead and add VP back in. Who's first?
I've got something I can do. All right, yeah. I was gonna do the Zephyr special. I would like to cast Warding Wind, infuse 8. Or no, infuse 2 to make it line 8 and place it here.
Just forgot to put the electrocute on Gruul and Oven.
Wait, why are we electrocuted? Oh.
Alright.
You can have 2 warding winds at once?
No, the other one is going to disappear.
Oh boy.
But now that guy is trapped.
Kind of.
Then I'll teleport 3 up to here. And then bolt onto Ixal. And I believe light range attack, so this is going to have... what does my mastery do? Electromagnetism. Deal bonus damage. Okay. Oh, if they have a listed range, which bolt does not. So it's just going to be normal.
If we would apply the same blade, you get bonus damage anyway.
Oh, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm so bad at this. Bolt.
Don't forget to add 1 bonus damage. This guy's already electrified.
Oh, hold on. It's the macro. Okay. I totally forgot. 1 bonus damage. Oh, come on!
Ishal, lightning bends the bolt away from it.
Did you really think that would work?
I think it's still vulnerable. Or is that effect on hit?
Oh,
It is still vulnerable, so it will deal more damage if it hits. But I think it's just fray. This is piercing, so it does go all the way.
So it's vulnerable, it takes fray, and then as part of bolt, I'll teleport 1 up. And that's me. That's my turn. Remember, he's slowed. He's got difficult terrain. Oh, well, he only moved 2, so I guess it doesn't hugely matter.
Difficult terrain's only moving out in this game, anyways.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if you click it, it's not that good.
Does he still take the 1 damage for being dangerous terrain?
It's when it enters. I don't know if that
Oh.
counts, if it's like new turns. They're already in there.
Alright. So, it is time for Ishal to cash in. Ishal is going to target Gruul. Gruul, you are burning an electric.
Behold the results of our teamwork.
Wait
Yeah.
a second. Didn't Yishal... Oh no, it was Valby that generated combo token. Darn.
Can I use
They
my
actually generated
vigilance to retarget toward me?
Oh, they both have one? Oh, boo.
I would like to do that. I'll use my 1
Okay.
vigilance.
So it'll be targeting you and... Now it does have +1 boon against you because you are electric.
Yeah, that's fine.
It does have
I assumed it
+1
was gonna hit
bonus
me anyway.
damage because you are electrified. Let's see what we can...
I have defensive trait.
Hey, it's not a crit.
What damage dice do you roll? Alright.
Well, it's 10 damage. Then, everyone within range 2 of you,
Crap.
not Gruul.
I have
Use
boon
this.
on electrified foes. I should have added a d6.
So I'm going to take
because
that
of
5
my
and turn it into
relic.
a 1. So it's 4 less damage. So that's 6 damage and then 3 damage off because of my... It's not piercing, right? So I'm taking 3 total.
So Gruul, you'll be taking 6 damage. Zephyr, you will be taking 3 damage.
Alright. Can I roll a d6 and see if my last attack hits? I should have gotten bonus plus d6 to hit from Cloud Piercer, my relic.
Sure.
Alright. So it was a 3. So does a 5 hit?
It does not.
Ah, alright.
Oh, against flaming targets, they do it twice. I see.
Okay. That's the shot.
I think I've got a good turn here. So bring notes there. Move there out of range of the super heavy. And then abilities. Yeah. I'm going to spend an ether. And do not know. Icy Sphere originating from notes and targeting Yishal, but also hitting Valby.
Nice.
So select target and
They're already frostbitten, so you're getting bonus damage?
2 dice. I've got 1 bonus damage because he's frostbitten. Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Nice. And furthermore, that procs Arenair.
They're already vulnerable, so you get bonus damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d8, keep highest 1.
Nice.
An additional 5 damage. That was 20.
Damn, what do you get for critting? What's the thing you get for critting again?
Normally you get an additional dice, but because of Arnar, it's an additional dice with bonus damage.
Okay. It's bonus damage for crit. Okay.
No, a crit is straight up another die. The bonus damage is from Arenair.
Okay.
And Valby takes. Is Valby vulnerable?
No.
Valby is.
Okay, I assume that I only inflict vulnerable on the main target, so Valby just takes 4. But still, pretty good.
That does not have Pierce. Okay.
And I am going to delay to see if I can't get the other half of Dagon next turn.
Good. You're in a good spot.
For now, I might get fucking womboed by Yishal, but we'll see. That's my turn.
Ishal does like womboing people. And in fact, now that you brought this, it's a good idea. Alright, Ishal is going to first use Rising Storm on Zeph.
Is that an attack roll?
Yeah, just a basic attack.
Cool. Yeah, we're just sustained then.
Okay, let's see what this does.
I have not gone yet. So
It misses.
It's a miss, which means it's going to do... Yeah, you stop it completely.
and they are dazed,
Nice.
which is 1 curse on attack rolls.
Alright. Oven, you are able to intercept this giant blade of lightning before Zephyr would have been caught by just a tremendous updraft following this. Dazed is somewhere. I don't know where Dazed is, so I'm just going to use this. Now here it is.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay. Then it's going to use its additional action to dash. No. It's going to dash like here. Which does leave the difficult terrain.
It's still in difficult terrain because of the mark.
So it's or around it.
Yeah.
Who would like to go
Oh,
next?
because there are 2 sources, yeah. My turn's just gonna be do a bunch of damage, basically. I don't know if you have anything else that's more fancy.
I was hoping to move it actually. I was hoping to, because it was in the thing, I can move it 2 squares and push it with it, and then I was gonna try to hit it with the plant so it can't move again. But I can't do that anymore. So
If I shove something into notes, does that stop it? Like, does notes block movement?
I think it...
I don't think he can enter note square, but I don't know. Alright, I'll go. I'm going to open up with Guillotine. Heavy melee attack. And since I didn't attack last turn, and I did overkill, I've got +1 boon, true strike. It's 2 damage dice. I don't think I have bonus damage from anything.
No,
But-
you don't have any...
But I've got Hitatsu, so I've got a D10. Alright. So... Ah, damn, I forgot to activate my relic. Can I activate my relic?
Yeah, you...
I think I'll Shio. The next 3 rounds, your attacks deal an additional 2 fray damage on hit or miss. So that would be 14 damage plus shove 2.
+1 from vulnerable.
So... 15 damage. I can
This would be
dash.
17. Is it shoved into note?
Yes, correct. And I can dash 1. Not that it really matters a whole lot, but I think I'll go here.
Ishal is now blood.
I think that... See, that's my whole turn.
Valby.
Pushed back 1 at the start of its turn. Now it's trapped.
Valby is completely fine with this. Valby is going to start by using a blue pyre. This is going to be targeting...
They really don't like Gruel, huh?
Rule just happens to be burned.
Oh, fair. If only you had, like, bless tokens you could use to remove stasis or something.
I haven't had any turn yet, other than one. Like what? I just been getting attacked off it.
These guys are just trying to, like, destroy the person with the status. It is what it is. Okay, so this is going to apply bonus damage. It's going to be 2. Let's see if this hits, though.
I've got vigilance. I could take it for you.
Please? I'll
So
go down.
I just ended my turn, so I get my back. Yeah. Okay. I'll vigilance and have it. I'll pull one toward me, and then redirect the attack to me.
Okay, you're now burning.
I will then.
And you take 13 damage.
I will activate one of my charges of Royal Guard to make half the damage. That's 6, and then minus 3 for armor is 3 damage. God, I'm so tanky.
Nice.
And girl, you can move here as I pull you toward me.
Here?
I think that's how vigilance works, right?
Hey, Gruul,
I
have
pull
you...
you, not move toward. Yeah. One space towards you, yeah.
I guess I can go. Click the arrow. Alright, I'll move this down. I'll move this down 1. So it grabs Yishal. So first it goes down 1, then I'll move it to the right 1. And since he's in it, it'll push him to the right as well. By 1 square. Okay, and then I'm going to... I'm gonna place my plant here. Kinchur. Guess I can just click it first. Place it here, I guess. Actually, I'll do it in the middle. I'll do it in the middle of this. I'll attack Ishal. So it takes 2 piercing damage and they must save or be immobile. Okay, looks like it makes it.
Damn.
I will use a blessing token to heal myself. So I get vigor 10, I believe.
Oh,
Did you just shove it into notes? Because instead of moving, you'll take damage instead.
Oh yeah, so I'll also remove flaming, I guess. I think technically, because notes would be in it too, notes also moves, so notes would be here. Because it says any characters.
can you move notes? I can't.
That's the word.
Sure, 1 second.
And that's it. I think that's all my actions. I guess I can move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
So I turn. That was a lot to set up, and I can't even get it to stop moving. That's tough.
Unfortunately,
Oh yeah, sorry, one last thing. I'll take half of Kinchur's health away, and that'll make the red 1 more blast radius. Forgot
Nice.
there we go. And alright, Volcanic Slam is back online. However, this time is going to use Pyre successfully. No, it's not. It's going to do something even better. No, it can't. Because of this wall. Okay, it's going to use Pyre. This is going to hit Oven and activate, gaining 1 dark result.
They might roll a 1. Alright, I'll use my second resistance to have that damage.
Which is good because it actually is going to roll this 3 again. It does have bonus damage. I just forgot. Oh yeah, it just rolled 3 again. Never mind. Okay, 6 and then reduced by half is 3.
Yep. I did it.
It explodes again, dealing 2 piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
So you take 2 piercing damage, Zephyr takes 2 piercing damage, and
Okay.
Ishal and Valentine both gain 1 dark result. Okay.
Yeah, the only person that
It's
hasn't gone
VP.
is Violet Bod.
VP is shoved out. No, VP's not an enemy.
We'll probably just stay right there and continue to do... Nobody's flanking anybody, so she will have to keep double daggering. I
Well,
guess.
Notice is there. She can get in range of each.
Oh, yeah. It's a heavy melee attack,
Probably move her to the right side of this.
so she won't have the action for it.
She can move diagonally and get there. It's not super.
Oh, movement's separate from an action? Oh, yeah, okay. She sure can. She's actually quite good. Spire Lunge. Alright, so we are rolling 2d plus Frey. Anything else I have to worry about? Nope. That's a crit.
Ooh.
Hell
Okay.
yes.
You may use dagger while backflipping off the spire.
You get the extra damage from the crit first.
Yeah, rolled.
Alright. 1d8. She's kicking ass. Oh my gosh,
Nice.
maximized. So, dagger. Just get the free use of this?
And is that on? That's on Excel. All right, so that's because of my electromagnetism. Deal bonus damage and ignore cover.
Oh, true. Roll the d8 again.
And is the guy vulnerable still? He is, right?
Yep, I already
Yes.
applied that.
Okay,
But
you
roll
did that.
d8 again. Maybe you get higher than it.
It is likely. So another 2 damage then.
All right.
And yeah,
Nice.
so then and she's gonna dagger now,
She
right?
just did.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
She can dash.
Where should she go?
Oh, the first attack was melee. Okay.
She's not affected by your blood grove, right?
Positively.
I think it'll be difficult terrain for them. Over foes, never mind. No.
I think she's
The
fine.
plants just kind of pass away as she
Yeah.
moves. By.
Melee attacks against her will gain a curse.
Very good.
Round 3. Who would like to go first? Ishal is like having trouble holding itself together. You can see the lightning that is connecting the desperate piece of is just separating completely. And its form is becoming erect.
I have to take a slow turn, so not me.
I could potentially kill it. I could make it. I could make my attack heroic. Do
You could also have
2d6
VP do
plus
it.
double fray. Oh yeah, she could just do the exact same thing she did right now.
Or double dagger day. Try to finish it off that.
I think Spire Lunge is probably more reliable. in that regard. Actually, no, it's super easy to hit. So you get double fray essentially from dagger. That's about what I would be doing anyways. Except I also get to shove.
I think dagger could be enough to kill it. It's got
I would
bonus
do
damage.
2d6 plus shove plus fray twice if I made a heroic. And if I crit, the crit probably wouldn't matter too much. But... Oh wait, the shove is only if they survive. Well, I mean that could finish them off with the shove, surprisingly. Huh.
Cherry.
Don't forget it, they're branded. Well, so like you get a bonus, you get a boon to attack.
Oh, do we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in the...
It's in the blood growth.
Yeah. Oh, you said before the session these things were made of stone. I haven't been doing anything special for that.
Against stone creatures, you should have +1 boon to hit and +1 bonus damage.
Well, yeah, that has not been happening, but it's fine. That would mean I'd have +2 boon to hit this guy.
Go for it.
Alright, we'll try. Go here. Guillotine. 2 dice, 2 boons, 1 bonus damage. Add fray. But it'll be another 2 fray, and I'm making this heroic, so... But instead of... So it's 13 damage, plus another... 6. Plus vulnerability.
I just want to point out that you rolled 1d20 plus 2d6, keep highest 1,
I
and
got
got
a
a
7.
7.
Isn't that impressive? Yeah.
Still hit.
Hold on. Can't math this.
It is destroyed by this strike. You see, like, shrapnel goes flying everywhere as the form just collapses. The head looks up at you.
Oh, no. My body.
Do you want to lethally finish off the golem?
Yes.
Alright,
Almost.
Stone
stomp
Crusher.
the head out. Alright, Oven. 1 guardian remains, and this affects its vulnerability in a way that I can't tell.
My movement's 3? Or is it... I think? So here's my 1 dash. Guillotine.
Dash is dash 2.
No. The guillotine...
Oh,
Oh, that's when we
guillotine.
charge it. Never mind. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was my movement then. I'm done then. Yeah. That's all I can do.
Alright. Valby.
I cannot attack next turn.
Valby.
He's starting in it. Does he get pushed back 1?
Yeah, technically he should be pushed back 1. He's teetering. Oh, he doesn't even have...
Dash.
Oh, that's... He can fly, he can hover.
It can't move diagonally, which is kind of a problem. You'll notice that there is 1 top here that it can stand on. So it's going to sidle up.
Yeah, but
Using
it's
his dash.
3x3. It's mostly hanging off. Alright.
He's made of fire.
Alright, it has used its
Holy
entire turn to go here. But it's repositioned itself.
I would like to go just because it's right next to me. It's just gonna go again. After whoever goes. I'm going
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's get out.
You can move the space. Oh, the space should grow.
Which space?
Blood
The
growth.
blood
Oh,
growth.
something died inside
Oh
of it.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, it should be. Last 3.
You didn't expand that evenly. There you go.
Let's see. What is the? Let me see. What's the range of the plant again? It is range 2. Okay. Sure, yeah, okay, well, I will move the blood growth, I guess, 2 up. Everything else in it will move as well.
Oh, that's actually neat. I didn't realize that.
It just
They
takes a
move-
while to set up, is all. Because it's two action points to place it down. That's the part
Yeah.
that sucks a lot, and it's only blast 1 to begin with.
Yeah. Gruul, however, is the go.
It's just out of range though, 3, sadly.
You're really good against lots of small things.
I mean, it's got 2 of 9 squares in it. What's the rule on that?
It's in, I believe, because
Yeah, it's in. If you have a single
Okay.
square, then it counts for large
Okay.
creature.
We've ruled it as in before when it was like just a corner.
Nice.
Being large is not a benefit in this system. It does look cool, though.
Did Dougal move up when you moved the whole thing? I don't remember where he was standing.
No, Dougal would move up. as well.
He didn't move up before because we hadn't
wasn't in the
expanded it to
area.
Blast 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So then once we expanded to Blast 3, then he would have been gotten it. But it expanded first. The timelines work.
Alright, I will, this plant will go away. I'll cast Kinchur again. I believe it means the other one. This plant lasts a viewer until you use ability to summon a new one. I'll summon one like here. And then I'll have it attack, so 2 piercing damage, and Guardian of Flame has to make a save.
Kinchur.
Okay, makes it,
Kinch-ur.
Remember, you have an action and move.
yeah, I'll move first. Yeah, 1, 2,
I was totally chewing on
3.
Kin.
Let's see, 4, 5. Just spread out a bit from everyone.
Using a movement to dash.
Oh, do I not have 5?
You have 4.
4. Okay, then it'll be here then. Actually, that's not so good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Pretty good.
5. I'll do that.
Because if you're in range 2 of me, I can use my interrupt, potentially.
That's true. But I was lined up with you, right? I think Valby has a lot of line. They seem to have a lot of line attacks. Just go straight.
Okay.
That was the only thing I'm worried about. If you think it's fine, then whatever. I'll just go here then.
It's entirely up to you. I wasn't thinking about that line attacks.
I'm just worried because I'm also. I guess I'm not. It's not the electric one. I guess I'll just do. I'll mark it and place a plant whenever its turn is done next. That's my turn.
Round 3. So we've got 3 party resolve right now.
This thing also has some party resolve.
It has resolve.
Yeah,
Oh,
why do you
that's
think
dark
it's been...
resolve. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been gaining resolve this whole time. So... Let's see. Yeah, I still have it. It's going to start by doing a fire...
A Fire Punch? Is that an attack roll?
It is not an attack.
Cool.
So this is a range -1 move. It applies burning.
-1 range.
That's correct. So normally this thing has 2 range. Fire Punch is only range 1.
Why wouldn't you
And-
just say range 1?
Because it's...
Okay. Oh, you even wrote it out there. I see.
Is your range -1 is what it means, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 4 damage onto Zephyr. Then it activates Limit Break. Since there is no E-Shell to take an activation, this is just a desperation move here. So, this save blocks the initial 2d damage. Nothing can be done about the damage for each blight you have.
I don't have the icon, but I'm burning from that last fire
Yeah.
punch. I'll just
I've
remember
got
that.
2 blades. That's...
So, everyone make a save first.
I don't have any resistances. Oh, I got 1 resistance.
I'm going to use this to use
Yes!
my last blessing for another boon.
Nice, Zephyr.
Save. I save. Thank God. Actually, I don't think it'll matter that much. But...
You all saved. Let's go. All right. So all of you take 3 fray damage.
My armor blocks that.
I forgot.
Now-
I have cover from that. Does that round up or down?
Down, I believe. No, it rounds up. Sorry, because you've cover.
Yeah.
So yeah, you take. Zephyr takes 1. Gruul takes the full 3, and Oven takes 0. Now, Gruul, you're going to take D.
Oh, that's
So am
D.
I.
That's D even if
Yeah.
you make the save?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So is that 5 on me, or did he just have me selected?
Yeah, I just had you selected.
Oh, did he take off my health?
I did not. I've
Okay.
done. This is Zephyr.
So that's 5 total, because I took the 1.
Then this
Okay.
Okay, so 2d for me.
could have been way.
That's So I want to take no damage, or do I want to not care? Because I could have the damage and then my armor would take care of the rest. No, I think I want to save that. Actually, no, I will use it actually. I'll use my last resistance for my stance. If I get 3 damage and then my armor will take care of it.
Okay. Very nice. 3 moves from
sorry.
the main characters.
Okay, so is that 5 damage I took from?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Zephyr VP then Dougal, or VP Zephyr then Dougal.
I'll go.
I would like to place the growing season fruit right here. Thank you.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack it with Bolt. I've got 2 boons. And 1 bonus damage. Please. Hit! Yes! 11 damage. It becomes vulnerable. I will teleport 1 here. And then... Actually, no, I'll teleport 1 over to here. And... then I'll use electromagnetism on it.
I don't think I have a vulnerable token for some reason, so I'm just gonna use this. Okay.
Hold on. And then at the start of my turn. And then I'll use last of my movement to teleport 3 down to here. So I'm in the wind. And that is my turn.
Alright, V.
He's lost to go. Well,
VP and then...
Well, do you want to go before the NPC, or do you want the NPC to get
No, Douglas taking slow.
Alright, okay. Then, yes. She will move.
Yeah, I didn't expect the other guy to go down as quickly as he did. So
Fair
I
enough.
did
Yeah, that was
slow
quick.
dagging.
2 dice.
Hang on, there's a fruit here.
A fruit?
Do you want a blessing token? You can get another boon.
What's the cost of that?
You'd have to
It's free.
move slightly differently. You'd have to go through this space first. And
But
then...
it doesn't really matter, because you can do it.
It doesn't cost an action, is what I mean.
No, you just pass through.
Yeah, alright. She can do that. So she gets a boon.
2 if it's a
just a
ranged
blessing.
attack.
Sorry, something else.
Yeah, and
If you're
then
doing-
because of Soul Cycle, you can then do that.
I mean, I don't think she really needs to. She's gonna hit no matter what.
Yeah, but you're trying to get, like, above an 18 here, right? You want to get the
You're
crit.
right. Yeah, okay. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
is anyone against this?
Go for it.
It's been a minute since you guys have played, so I'm trying to help it.
It gains pierce and bonus damage. Okay. Anything else I need to know? 2 boons, 2 dice, 1 bonus damage, add fray. Go.
Just get through this armor. That critically
Hell
hits.
yes!
That critically hits. So important thing about critically hitting Valby, which did not apply because Ishal was dead. Vulnerability stacks are gained by critting both active twin bosses. However, there's only one, so you gain +1 vulnerability. So there's now 1 vulnerability token on Val. And I'm just going to activate the vulnerability thing in the chat so that we can see what it says. So we can see what
So
it
it's
says.
another 1d8 immediately, right? For the crit.
Yep. And then there's a vulnerability that's now on the table for Doug.
And she can do dagger because she crit.
And
So 1
That's
boon now.
Yes.
nice, nice, nice.
So, wow, that's a lot of damage. Alright.
Okay, so there's a vulnerability on the table, Dougal, if you'd like to.
That would be good, except I'm not rolling an attack this turn. Cause let's see. Notes. And then self and target Valby. I'm going, because I'm on a slow turn anyways,
Yo!
gonna do an arcane barrage, infusing 2. So that is
Wonder if you limit. Oh, wait, you need 4 for the break.
okay.
4D with bonus damage.
Yeah. Do I just do? Does each hit have bonus damage, or?
I would say it would apply to the barrage, so it would just be 1.
Okay. But each is a separate hit. Oh no, he's not vulnerable. He's got a vulnerability token. just
He is vulnerable, but
Oh,
he
he
is
is-
vulnerable.
He happens to be vulnerable, so that's
Okay.
going to deal an additional 4.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, ew.
Well, that was not great.
Wait,
I
why did
shouldn't
you
have
keep highest
infused.
1?
Oh, whoops.
Shouldn't it be keep highest 3?
And it,
No, it's going to be 5d6, keep highest 4.
yeah, so let's just roll the last d6.
So you got a 1, 3, 4, and then we'll see.
And actually, wait. My dice are 8s, aren't they? Did I just completely fuck up all of my shit like a dumbass?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
just get
You
rid of
are
that.
back D8s.
I mean, that's a good thing, though, honestly.
Yes. Yeah, I just
5d8,
feel like a
keep
moron
highest
is
3.
all.
Roll 5d8, keep highest 3 plus 4.
Thank you. Or keep high as 4.
Or keep highest
And then-
3, sorry.
Is it keep highest?
No, yeah,
3?
keep highest 4. It's keep highest 4.
I'm also wrong.
That's bad.
That's a lot.
All right.
And you can use that
Valby has been obliterated.
In a barrage of magical energy.
Do you want to describe this one, or should I?
I'm gonna say that, because Valby is rock and fire, right? Just like how Ishal was lightning and rock. I'm gonna say that the rocks start moving more and more erratically within the fire, but the missiles are like unerringly targeting just the rocks and blasting them out of the overall structure of the golem. Just like, pew, there goes a rock, pew, there goes a rock, and eventually just loses cohesion entirely, and the fire just it's a bit like an explosion, but also just dissipating at the same time. Just big old flare, and then there is nothing there.
Very nice, everyone. All right. That was a elite fight in season 1, everybody.
Nice.
An elite fight, not a legend, an elite.
To be fair, we
Spicy.
had
I
help
like
from an
that.
NPC, but
And with the defeat of these 2 enemies, the storm passes away. Let's go on a 10-minute break, everybody.
All right, sounds good.
So we'll be back at 03. Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations, everyone. You've defeated these fearsome enemies.
Just another day. Didn't even break a sweat.
Any remains of these guys?
There's plenty of rocks that you can still look at, yes?
There's no boss loot.
These are just elite fights.
I see.
I don't sense any electrical energy emanating from the pile of rocks,
No.
There is ambient electrical energy.
but it's fading. Like,
That's
it's just because there's a charge.
These guys
built
are
up.
not magical enough for special magical loot.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't even thinking loot. I was just like object. Yes, the energy has left these stones. Are there any like runes or anything carved into any of the rocks?
You are able to find one rock that would have that. Let's do just a straight fortune roll for this. So roll 2d6. We'll see how good it is.
All right, I will roll that, and then we will have Oven look at it.
Just to see how intact the runes are.
Given I kind of destroyed
Come
one of them.
on, come on. 5.
The runes are virtually unintelligible. You're not able to figure out anything that's happened as a result of the just devastation that was wrought upon them. What you are able to discern, however, is that they are old giant runes.
Oven, these are giant runes, right? Or are they just runes that are giant? It seems you crushed the stone too much. Although I don't fault you for that. I'm not faulting you for that. Who set these guys up here again? Like,
I
who
mean-
Raekwyn.
Raekwyn directly?
Yes, that's what I remember.
Okay.
Oh,
So they've been here a while, or where until, yeah. But
Well, it's a good thing we haven't seen any sight of that dragon yet. It must not know we're here.
ooh, please don't remind me of the dragon. I was doing really good job not thinking about that
That like
part.
setting a red flag. Now it's gotta show up.
Not when we're so close to finally reaching our goal.
Don't worry, the dragon will not appear.
See?
I believe this for no reason.
I mean, if you believe it hard enough, it'll become true.
Yeah. Belief doesn't need to have reason.
I mean, reason
Belief.
tends to help, though.
Belief is a way to bypass reason, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing. It can give you hope, or it can make you rotten.
I know that you're saying that as like point of encouragement / wisdom, but it really does just make the whole thing sound worse. Just putting that
I'm
out
just trying
there.
to spout wisdom. I don't really know what I'm saying as I say it. I'm kind of finding it along the way.
If you say something enough times, it will become true. That is what our elder has taught us. The dragon will not attack. The dragon will not attack.
The dragon will not attack.
Dragon will not attack. Let's check out this temple.
Yeah, we gotta try and figure out a way inside.
It's
Can
a
we
bit of
see
a
it
trek
from
for
where
the-
we are? Okay.
But I believe we'll be able to get there before nightfall.
What time is it now? Ish. Like afternoon?
Right now it's about afternoon.
Okay.
Well, if the Guardians are, were still up and about, that at least hopefully means that nobody else has reached the temple already. I mean,
That's true. I had not thought about that. That does seem to be a good sign.
or if they did, they at least didn't come this way. So I guess it's still
The leader of the
possible.
Shelmaritian expedition did.
Oh,
He
right.
made it past.
They said he didn't get very far, though.
Yeah, they had to return. They were not
Wait,
able
who
to
is-
defeat the guard.
This isn't the same guy that came down from the mountain as we first went up, is it?
No.
Who
That's
are
like
you
a-
talking?
He was a wyvern hunter.
Oh, okay. Yes, I remember that now.
And he died.
The leader of the Shelmaritian expedition is somebody that raised Gruul as a child. The expedition went missing at the Starcrest Temple.
How are you
Guess we
feeling,
need to find
Gruul?
their corpses.
Oh, Vin.
Or
You
maybe,
know,
maybe they're just stuck in stasis, like a time stasis. I don't know what's worse, actually.
Maybe we'll find a message.
Also, that was out of character.
Maybe they're trapped in a brass ball.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes. All right.
Let us head off before the dragon comes and kills us.
That's not going to happen. Literally, pay it no worry. Don't even think about it.
It is recommended not to tell people not to think about things, as they are more likely to think about them.
Yeah,
Don't look
that's
down.
that is the way it works. I
In the
can
moment,
confirm
but I
that.
think long term.
You are now breathing manually. You are now aware of how heavy your jaw is.
I don't need to breathe. So anytime I do breathe, it is manually.
You are now blinking manually.
Oh no! I do blink.
All right, we set off.
Yeah.
VP is silently wondering to herself how a group this competent can be this incompetent.
What are you talking about? We're perfect.
Hmm.
Oh,
All
so you
right.
didn't take us out of combat state.
Yeah.
Yes,
look, I
the
still
combat
see that
has
path.
ended. You are able to make progress towards the Starcrest Temple. This will be an expedition in narrative realm as you are coming up to the outside, but not quite coming. Who will be leading this group effort?
Probably Gruul, right? Scout. Plus, this is her thing.
Yeah. Unless
Sure.
How
So
are you
you
feeling,
can lead a
Gruul?
group effort at the cost of effort, like spending effort, or you can have everyone independently roll traverse in this case.
I'm gonna go
What's
traverse.
everyone's traverse rules?
I think everyone's 3 or 2.
2.
Yeah, 2. And then both of you have 3.
Yeah.
It's probably not bad. Just rolling separately then.
Rolling
Okay.
All right, let's everyone. Let's all roll
what's our
together.
position?
Is this controlled or risky? Or yeah, exactly what position?
This is controlled as you've defeated the enemies.
Toward the temple.
Oh,
We
Hey,
are rolling a lot of 4s and 1s here.
as
good.
usual. That's all we.
good.
I think 4 is our most common roll.
I mean, statistically, that's not surprising.
All right, Dougal.
It should be 3.5, but I don't
Yeah,
think
the
I've
more
ever
dice
rolled
you roll,
that.
the more it's going to be normalized. So
I just know I've never rolled a 3.5 on a d6.
yeah.
So therefore, statistics is bullshit.
Not a single 6 in the lot,
Okay.
but no failures.
All blues.
Okay. You may have the option, or you do have the option of selecting between 2 choices. The first is that you end up in a risky position. Your expedition towards the Starcrest Temple takes a little bit too long, and you're a little bit too exposed, and perhaps somebody has caught sight of you, though is not aware of who exactly you are. Who this person is, you have no way of knowing. Alternatively, you can select a complication. This complication is just that as you are making your way up the Starcrest Temple, making your way up this cliff here, you accidentally cause the already poorly maintained roads to suffer a little bit of an avalanche, which means getting back will be harder.
I like these both.
I think risky is more long-term negatives, because if we have another roll that's bad like this, then it's going to transition from risky to the next one.
Complication.
Right? I think
We
complication.
leave destruction in our wake. That seems fitting.
Okay.
I mean, we could just clear it out on the way back out.
Yeah, so the way up...
Crush it into gravel.
The way up the temple is... This part is well maintained that we can see on this battle map, but as you start going up higher and higher, it becomes less and less maintained. You quickly come to the conclusion that the Guardians were maintaining this part of the road for whatever reason.
Oh, they did a bad job then.
Well, if you think that's bad, wait until you get up the mountain, because near the very top, there's just like rope bridges over chasms. Near the part where you would get to the summit and see the actual Starcrest Temple itself, that is where you trigger this minor avalanche, and though you're able to move past it, you notice that the way back is now like completely buried, and you will have to climb over this mountain of snow and such, which, as you're looking down an actual mountain of mountains, seems like a very daunting and dangerous task.
All right,
Nonetheless,
everyone, don't look down.
The summit approaches. And at the top of the summit, there is a skeleton holding a great... You see in its black flaming eyes as it looks directly at you as you crest over the top of the summit. Hey! Nice to meet you.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
So you're the guys that killed the Guardians, huh?
Yeah, that's us.
Yes.
Ooh-wee! The Brightwings are gonna be happy!
I mean, we got to get to the temple, and they were in our way, and they wouldn't negotiate.
Yeah, we didn't want to, but you know, we have a very important reason for being for getting to the temple, and we just yeah, and
you don't have to tell him that. Like he does not require to know what our mission is.
it's well, sorry.
Dougal, go ahead and roll charm here.
Oh, good.
We're still in control.
Oh,
nice.
Your earnestness makes it through to the skeleton. And you see as it puts its hand on its sword for a second, it hesitates, holding the hand just hovering above the handle a little bit. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't really care.
Oh, thank God.
I am curious, though.
Are you going to stop us if we try to go to the temple?
Well, I saw what happened to the last two guys that tried to stop you, and brother, I don't want that.
We don't want to do that.
What I do want to know is what your intentions are for embarking on the original pilgrimage. How'd you even find out about this place?
Just to Gruul.
Yeah.
Ah, that's um.
How much do
Can
you want
we
to share of
say?
this?
I'm doing
Gruel?
like that finger point back and forth thing toward Gruel, just above her head.
I see, I see.
I'm glad we all understand now. Then we got to be on our way.
Well, you've not even demonstrated that you can open the door.
Oh, we were just kind of playing that part by ear. Yeah. It's
Nonsense. Well, we know how to open it. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
All right, don't let me stop you.
do you know how to open the door?
Oh, now you're asking me questions. No,
Well,
no. You guys are the experts here. No, I'll let you handle.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let me just
Let's
take a
handle it,
seat
yeah.
right there. I'm just gonna scooch on and
Wait,
let's
but
see you open
you might
that door.
watch what we do, and then you'll steal how to get in.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
when are you the paranoid one?
I mean, no, like he's out here and he's not in there, and there must be a reason for that, right?
No. We're not answering people's questions over here. We're men of action. We're opening the door. Go ahead.
Are we actually in front of the door?
Yeah, you're in front of the door. The skeleton was like right in front of the door as he was saying.
Can you describe the door?
Yes, so at the summit of this little peak here, the Starcrest Temple is built at the very top. The tower is put on a platform of stone. There is a staircase leading up to the door. The door itself is gargantuan and covered in runes. These runes are not, however, in giant, as you would hope they would be. They are something else. There is no visible mechanism with which you would open these massive stone gates.
Gruel, do you know anything about a ritual to open this?
Do I, Pog?
You may attempt a study check. Gruel, you're also aware that these runes on the door are Old Sylvan.
Oh, I'd also like to
Oh.
do parable for our first attempt. What kind of path are we on here?
This is the Path of Stars.
Ooh.
Makes sense.
Hey, so you will have plus 1d on this study check, Gruel.
Before I do the study check, what is it? What does the old Sylvan say? Is a study check for that, or?
Yes, exactly. It's do you know the ritual? Like, what do these Old Sylvan runes say?
Okay.
You know how, like, you speak English, but if you read something in Old English, you'd be like, what the heck?
Right.
Partial.
So in this case, I will give you a choice of a minor complication or a reduced effect. Either you don't know what these words are, or you think you know what these words are.
That's tough because I don't. I think I know.
Because
what
they're both you don't know.
They're both you only have partial understanding, but they're both different types of partial understanding.
one is like it could be faulty, could not be true, but the other
Yes,
is like.
and then 2 is like I recognize like 5 of the words here type of thing.
Okay. I guess. Minor complication.
All right. You are able to mostly read this. It's difficult. You need to use a lot of context clues, but these are written in Old Sylvan, the type that was found only in the Feywild before society existed in Luskalia itself. This is the Old Fey. And while you're not able to read it very well, you are to an extent able to read it. And you know that the Starcrest Temple door must be opened by someone who is able to channel the stars and who is able to move the strength of the mountain.
Could it be as easy as just Gruel and Oven pushing at the same time?
Nonsense. You also have to believe.
That's where it is. It's the belief. I believe this will work.
Force of will.
Let's try it. It wouldn't be so absurd for us to be connected to this. Or do we have to go get rocks? One from each of the 2 stone guys? And no. Zed said nothing about flame.
No, those guys are clearly way older or way newer than this.
True.
I was just thinking the other day. It'd be nice if I could taste things, because I could use popcorn right about now.
I mean, I could get in right now, but I want to let Gruel, do her thing.
Okay.
I licked the door. I licked the door because I think he's trying to say, "Oh, if only I could taste this door, I would have figured it out." But
why are you bullshitting so badly?
Go ahead and roll a saving throw.
What? For licking? Is there poison on it?
Why are you licking a door?
Magical defenses.
No, that sounds funny.
Your tongue sticks to the.
It's so cold. It's so cold, guys.
Why?
Go get one of those heat rocks.
All right, guys, can I open the door yet? Are you done?
I can. Owen.
Or Gruel, please go ahead.
Pull me. You have to pull me. Just pull me.
You can heal your tongue afterward, right?
Are you? Yeah, you.
All right, I'll try and rip him off.
Oh,
I'm 3. I'm 3. 1, 2.
All before you
We have a wizard. He can just heat his tongue. You didn't have to do it.
I was going to, yes, but
the skeleton is tricky. He uses mentalist abilities to get me to lift the door.
The skeleton is just like resting its head on its bony hand as it's watching.
All right, looking didn't work. Gruel, you're out.
It's so cold. It's so cold.
I mean, what do we do?
Well,
it's still not
Owen
obvious.
and Gruel try pushing at the same time, but with your hands and not your tongues.
No, in as best as you can, an old Sylvan commanded to open, and as you do that, we'll move it aside.
Yeah.
Door, please open.
No, you have to command it, not ask it.
I mean, do you know what I said though?
No, I don't. I have no idea what you said. Actually,
from your tone, it didn't sound commanding enough.
If it was Old Sylvan, it would be door, please open it.
True.
Anyways, the door does not bite. Ooh, you know Old Sylvan?
Just regular Sylvan.
Well then, and he continues the conversation and what part of the Feywild are you from?
Not from the Feywild, I'm from Mistfell.
Oh, how'd you learn this tongue then?
I grew up in the wilds, I guess.
I see, so you've talked to Fey creatures and such. I mean, you do have a Fey blessing on you, so it's not that unreasonable.
Fey blessing?
You can't see it yourself? I guess you haven't talked to many of the Fexel that are around here. You're really new to this, huh?
Gruel just nods.
Well, I mean, the other druids that came by here weren't much better, to be honest. Sorry if you knew them. Yeah, they're kind of like the new type of druid. You know what I mean?
No, what's a new type of druid?
The type that's, with the sick.
Oh. Just the 6 broadly, or?
I don't have anything against the 6, just that if you've never been to Feywild, you don't really have the whole picture how nature works.
Well, Nelstad is a part of the Six.
That's right, and she is the patron deity of which realm?
The Feywild.
That's right.
Say, pardon my friend's rude behavior. Could you tell me how to open the door, please, or any information you may have?
Ah, so you've learned the power word. Well, to open the door is a little bit complicated. Now, you just happen to have arrived at just the right time because you... Now, I'm looking at you right now, and I'm getting a little bit of weird vibes because you look like just like the lady that's on the mural inside the temple.
Well, you've been inside before. That means you can
Oh,
open
yeah.
the door.
Yeah, you can. You just can't open it except when the sign of the mountain is above the gate. That's what they mean by use the power of the mountain. They don't mean the literal mountain, they mean the mountain constellation.
So we have to wait until the right night?
Yeah, and it just so happens that's tonight.
Okay,
Well,
and it'll automatically open?
Well, you've gotta be able to channel starlight, and not many people can do that.
Hey, you can do that. I've seen you do it.
You don't speak Sylvan.
It's true. Oh, they're still talking Sylvan, I see.
Well,
Yeah, you can tell because a gruel becomes very articulate.
well, thank you very much. We will be back in the night then.
Hey, no problem. If you want, you can camp out.
Gruel nods and then turns to the group. We wait till night.
Okay. Why not?
Yeah, sure, that works.
Mountain means constellation, and she points at the wording and then the stars.
Oh, yeah,
No.
of course. I knew that, yeah.
Oh, shut up, Oven.
Hey, so, you there with the horns. You should learn manners from your friend with the one horn.
Manners.
The what? It's a hat.
Manners don't tend to, like, win wars very much.
Oh, so you're saying that my head's a hat too?
Oh,
Come on. Is that what you're getting at? What, skulls aren't heads now?
If you're saying Gruel has one horn, then Oven has 3 horns.
what?
My helmet does
No.
have middle spike, but...
No, I'm just messing with you guys. This guy with the hat, he's so fun to mess with. Do you do this?
Dougal,
Yes.
don't talk to him. He's the
Yes,
mentalist.
I do.
Dougal, don't engage with him. He's a mentalist. He'll get you to do whatever he wants.
He's a mentalist.
So what brings you guys to the temple now that we're friends?
Oh, nice. We're friends now? Sweet. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Tell our new friend what we're doing. Dougal?
We just need to follow the pilgrimage just because there's people who are going to be who we think are going to be following it, who really shouldn't have what's at the other end.
Because we believe possibly
not-
at the end of it, what kind of secret power is there, Dougal? The ability to
I don't know.
reverse
you
curse
do.
lands.
Yes, absorb cursed stuff.
Well,
At
okay,
least
yes,
that's
I
maybe
was.
one hope.
Hey, that might be it. I don't know. I haven't been to the end myself.
You're with Brightwin, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
You're not?
okay.
That means
Actually,
he is. He's a mentalist.
no. Shut up, Oven.
What?
Actually, question we
Yeah,
probably
Oven.
shut up, Zephyr. It's that we probably should have asked at the start is, who are you?
Ah, well, it's finally time for the introduction of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen. He motions towards VP and Gruul, the ladies, then to the gentlemen, then to no. And Book. I am the one and only. The Bayl of Banter. Number 38.
Ew.
Round of applause. I don't know what that means.
Oh my god, do we know about the aspects of Bill?
Yes, there's no way that if you know about Bayl out of character that you do not know in character. You know what I mean? Like it's just. Hey kids, do you know who the
shit.
devil?
What number did he say he was? 38?
30.
Gruul's eyes are gonna widen, and then she's gonna say, "Oh, in Old Sylvan again. Oh, well, thank you for all the help, sir. We'll see you later."
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. I'm not like a bad Bayl. There's different types of Bayls out there. I'm just watching this gate because I'm curious to see when Brackwin will come by, and I am looking forward to dressing this guy down. Not in that manner, more like, he thinks he's so much better than everyone else. Meanwhile, his whole reincarnation technique is something that he took from me, so I'm gonna make fun of him. That's why I'm here. I've been waiting for an awful long time. All my skin fell off.
How
So
long
it's-
exactly? Do you have any idea?
The days just sort of blend in together. Every now and then some guy comes by to the temple and I tell him, you don't have what it takes to open the door, but apparently this one does. The halfling fell.
Have there been a lot of people coming by?
Yeah, not like a lot. There's been a lot more recently. A bunch of people wearing green armor showed up. Then there were these dwarves. I think that's what they're called, dwarves.
Like that lady here.
Yeah, and then very recently there was like those priests that came by. Those guys did not go well for them. But their leader got out with a few of the friends there. So
Why are you guys all skeeved out? He's our friend now. You shouldn't be like nervous or anything.
hey, I'm a good Bayl, but there's a lot of bad Bayls out there. I don't blame them for being nervous.
Yeah, it's
No, I'm a great judge of character, okay? And he's totally cool.
no, you're not.
But he's friends with all of us.
Yeah.
He must have.
Yeah.
some
Trust a friend,
character.
right?
That's right, Challenger.
Hey, there's that term again.
Challengers?
Yeah, Challenger. That's what you guys are, right? What do you not know about Challengers? It's been a long time since I talked to someone, with the adrenaline. Do you know what a have you eaten the fruit or you some other type of use?
Fruit? What kind
Not
of fruit?
The fruit type.
There's adrenaline fruit?
That's what the Viridian Knights were using.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, we're
There's-
not. We're natural born.
Your natural so let me get this straight. Did your poppy have adrenaline?
Not that I know.
Huh?
Okay, then you're not naturally born adrenaline users. You're naturally born no. It's so hard to talk when you don't got
How
it.
do you? Yeah, how do you get a tongue twister when you don't have a tongue?
Look, I'm not very good, alright? I haven't talked to anyone in like 50 years or something. The priest said, don't talk to Bayl. And then that was it.
Well, that's not very nice of them.
I mean,
So you're just here because you want to see what's behind the door?
no, he knows what's behind the door. He can go in there whenever he wants.
Or because what's at
No.
the end.
He has to wait
He-
for that
he-
constellation.
He's just waiting here to talk shit at Bale, or not Bale, Bryquin.
That's right. You know, Breakwin, this guy thinks he's so good because he can reincarnate. They took the whole damn thing from.
You reincarnate?
Yeah, well, I mean, this body I'm not. You know, this body I went full on immortal. There's a
Okay.
lot of Bales out there, and they're not all like me. I'm actually a bit of an outcast from the network. You know, they're saying, like, you gave up on all of our grand ambitions just so you can make fun of Bryquin. Why? Have you seen that guy? He is so far up his own ass. I'm going to revive the Cyclops Empire. Yeah, you and what army, pal? I think he might have an army now. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in a few thousand years.
Okay. Owen, do you really not know who Bale is?
I mean,
He owned the ship, right?
I mean,
Yes.
he's like
He
evil overlord.
declared
or something.
war on the gods, did a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
The world got blown up. He
Wait,
got
you guys
blown
found one
up.
of my ships?
Not
Yes,
in
the reality.
working condition.
The reality. That's the one that I put the weird angels on. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh, I wonder what happened. Well, I guess it fell because you found it, right? Unless you guys. got your own
No, it was not in
It's a
working
wreck.
condition.
It crashed
It's submerged
thousands of
under
years
water.
ago.
Oh, that's rough.
What can
You
you
ever
tell?
find out what those angels were?
Harbingers.
That's what they're called? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but that was owned by Bale, but you're also Bale.
So, at the
Are
end
you
of
just
all
a
that,
part?
we ran up to the gods, you know. I fought Shelmaris, and I scratched the bastard's face like the fucker. Guy blows me up and splits my soul, tries to, like, atomize my soul, like, just get rid of it completely. But the thing is, I had a plan in mind for it, so I had a ritual. Right before I was about to die, Death Ward activates, boom, my soul split into all these mirror shards that are all made of pure divinium. That's right, they're indestructible.
Yeah,
Is that
so
what-
now there's shards of Bale just out there, and
And you're looking at...
mostly working towards that same plan again.
I don't know about that.
I said mostly, or
I'm not saying that is like a disagreement. I don't know. They cut me off from the network. I'm not allowed to talk to them anymore. But hey, that's fine. I got my mission. They got theirs. For what it's worth, they haven't come to kill me to take my shards, so I think they're kind of nice. Maybe they've turned over a new leaf.
So they're out there
I-
trying to gather all the shards? Trying
Well,
to
yeah, if you have...
reform
if you-
Bale?
If you have a shard, you might as well get a few more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good way to get a lot of extra power.
and get taken over by Bale.
Only if you're weak in mind.
Yeah, just don't be weak in mind.
Yeah, but what if you're already Bale?
Then yes, then you can just
Whoa.
go all in.
Zephyr, you're
Yeah,
already
exactly.
Bale.
That's what Worst did back in the day.
I don't know.
Oh, if you guys ever see Worst, I would just run away. That guy is a sick bastard.
I think from what I understand, it's gonna be a while before he's up and running again. But honestly, there's a lot of stories around that, so who knows?
No?
But yeah, if we run into other Bales, we'll be careful.
Yeah, honestly, you guys look like you could punch your way out of like a coffin or something like that, and they love to use like rock coffin. Entombment magic, they call it.
Why do they prefer that? We saw a couple of them on, or I think we saw a couple of them on the reality.
It's one of our signature spells, but we invented it.
It's
not very often that you stand in the presence of an Archmagister, someone that can make their own spell.
Oh, hey, Doggo did that.
No, you are shutting up now. No.
He made his own spell.
No.
What'd you call it? Archmagister?
Archmagister, that's right.
Oh, yeah, Archmagister Doggo.
This is, we're used to standing in the presence of someone who's made a spell.
I see.
Shit, why?
Looks like I've got some competition here.
No.
It's only competition if you're in the same league, and I'm just saying.
The boy thinks he's the next Bayl. I see how it is.
Fuck you guys. Dougal just heads into the temple.
The door is closed.
You walk up and the door's closed.
Dougal walks off. He needs space.
Dougal's sitting on the steps, just looking up as the sun's going.
Don't lick the door.
Don't mind him. He's really modest about it.
Hey, that's all right. I don't mind either way. You guys aren't with Brightwin, right? Like, I can tell you're not, but you're not.
No. We kind of beat up his guardians.
And you don't know what a challenger is.
We learned about it the other day, kind of.
You want to know what a challenger is, or do you want to find out on your own?
I mean...
Oh, didn't Challenger... What was in that? Didn't I hear that in the dream?
Yeah, that you told us about.
Okay. Yeah, that's where it's from.
There are different types of adrenaline users. And the challengers are the ones that, like, are brought together to kind of challenge each other and get stronger. But there are other types.
Yes, certainly an interpretation. You know, if I wanted to be wrong, I'd go with that one.
Nice,
That sounds...
Yeah. No, okay. Well, what's the correct answer?
A challenge is a shadow of another adrenaline user.
I don't look like a shadow, do I? I mean, I guess maybe.
See, there's a number of different ways someone can get adrenaline. I haven't even found all of them myself. The most common way, or at least the most common way that it used to be, you know, before the calamity and all. Sorry about that, by the way. No hard feelings. Hey, water under the... The most common way used to be that you used to eat a divine fruit, and that would give you the power of adrenaline. The second most common way is to fight a divine entity. Absorb part of its soul into yourself, and then you can gain adrenaline that way.
I don't think we did either of those guys.
Yeah.
That's right, because you guys are challengers, and I can see it on your soul. Clear as day. Well, it'll take like 1,000 years before you get that skill, but you'll learn it eventually. See, you guys are a shadow of something really big. And I don't know what it is, but it's intriguing. Oh, sorry. I did not explain what I meant by a shadow. See, a challenger is part of the sixes. They call them schemas. Doesn't it make your skin crawl that they have all these plans in motion? Ugh. Why can't we just be free? Sorry, that's the old me talk. See, whenever there's a particularly strong adrenaline user, what will happen is Noom itself will naturally create an adrenaline user that's paired against it. And that opposing force is called a challenger.
So, someone else took adrenaline for themselves, and as a result, 4 people did, and as a result of that, we got ours?
Not necessarily even 4 people. It could just be one really big thing. And it's not necessarily just a person either. It could be like a big dragon or something.
Okay.
But the way adrenaline works is you're going to find whatever it is at the end of whatever journey you got.
It's like a
Now,
balancing feature.
That's correct. That's why challengers are particularly annoying. See, challengers, unlike every other type of adrenaline, they got some sort of quest that they have, that they feel the need to go on, that they need to do things, that they need to do big. You know, anyone else, they see two fuck-off big golems using lightning and fire, and they just walk the other way. You guys took them head. That's challenger behavior right there.
So,
Do
being
challengers look like the strong adrenaline users that Noom created them after?
Nope, not at all.
It's just a balancing force. This is quite the revelation to me. I'm a follower of Noom, as much as
You are.
you can be a follower, and this is the first time it's ever felt. No, actually, it's the second time it's ever felt like I've received direct guidance from it.
I don't know.
Tell me about the first time.
It was when it was just before I moved to Mistfell. There was a storm, a very powerful storm, once in a century storm that went through a couple years ago. What, about 5-6 years ago? And
Those Viridian Night.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. I'm going to finish the story, but then I've got to ask you about that. I was a hermit at the time, and I lived in the plains out in front of the mountains, and I was just sitting there during the storm, meditating, when Noom sent me not a command, a message, just to go to Mistfell and help the people there. And that was up until now. It felt like that was the only time I ever had direct guidance from it. But the fact that it made us adrenaline users with a journey, that's a form of guidance too.
Yeah,
You know,
she
it's
loves her
not
cycle.
Yes. So what were you saying about the Viridian Knights? What do they have to do with the storms?
There was that, this one guy, he did a bunch of, like, weird body modification spells to him. He called himself, what was it again? Salmon? He was,
Salacro?
yeah, and then he challenged the Guardian, and he made this big storm on. But, he wasn't able to open the door, so he just ended up giving up on the whole idea.
Selkro laughed.
Yeah, he couldn't open the door. I wasn't going to tell him. The guy seemed like a bastard.
Yeah, he is. He's no friend of ours.
That's why Noom sent me to Mistfell. It's because that storm wasn't natural. I never even considered that. That was just...
Wait, he made that whole storm?
He did all that. And just gave up at the end.
Probably. That guy loves to pervert druidic techniques. It honestly makes me sick.
I mean, I can only imagine how it makes Noom feel. I think I understand more why, or what I'm supposed to do. I'll have to think
Nature
about it.
is not meant to be weaponized.
No.
That's how I feel anyway.
Isn't
I
everything meant
agree
to be
with you
weaponized?
there.
Or
Weapons
maybe not
are
meant to be, but
weaponized.
can be weaponized.
I used to think that way, back in my past lives. And honestly, it felt good, to an extent, you know, taking down the big guys.
Yeah.
But then, I spent a while out here. You know, every time someone would break the Guardians, I'd slowly start rebuilding. Just sitting up here, me, waiting for Brackwin to come back. And I've come to realize something about this place. Not that I'll ever give the 6 credit for it, cause, you know, Noom does it. But this world is beautiful. And I've come to regret partially destroying it. See, that's why I'm gonna roast Brackwin when he comes back. The fucker thinks he can use force to get all his objectives and destroy all his enemies and stuff like that. It's like, buddy, grow up. There's more to the world than violence. Take it from me, I used to be Mr. Violence. Now I'm a skeleton.
Skelemans.
Bet you wouldn't expect them Bayl to talk like this, huh?
Not especially, no.
Oh, hey, Hat is back.
It's...
I'm gonna call you Hats, because you got a big hat.
Sure, fine. Ugh.
What, too cold out there?
Yeah,
I don't-
why is that door so cold? What's in there?
Well, I mean, it's the top of a mountain. We're in a blizzard right now.
Yeah, it's...
Oh.
What do you really expect?
Sorry, I'm still seeing kind of sandy stuff. Oh, there's some snow right there. Okay. There's some snow.
Well, settle me down in a little bit. It was nice talking to y'all. I prepare food, but I don't have it.
Yeah, I kind of
Um,
assumed as much.
Hey, when you get in there, there's gonna be a lot of trials, and then the third guardian at the top is a real doozy. I don't think anyone's ever gotten past that thing, so watch out.
It's another guardian.
Yeah.
Stronger than those two.
Oh, much stronger. The other two are just sort of there because, you know, Brackwin couldn't make a third guardian, well, a second guardian as much as... The guardians on the outside, I'm gonna call them Guardian 1 and 2. There's a Guardian 3, which is actually the first Guardian, and the first Guardian is 3 times stronger than Guardians 2 and 3, which I've actually called 1 and 2 to begin with, but are actually 2 and 3. Does that make sense to all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I actually did follow.
Okay, I did a very bad job initially setting up this premise, so I've sort of gotten lost in my own sauce there, but I pulled it together. Hey, so anyways, you guys beat the other two, so you should be fine against the last. With that said, I'm absolutely not going to help you guys. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, and one more. If you ever do find out what it is at the end of the pilgrimage, if you could come back and tell me. I'm kind of curious, but I don't want to go on the pilgrimage myself, because what if Brackwin shows up?
That's a good point.
Do you like know where the other pieces of the thing are?
Why would I?
You would have had to leave here to figure that out.
Bing.
So Gruel, how do we open the door once night falls?
Channel Starlight.
Right, that's right. Do your constellation skeleton thing.
Oh, one more thing, he says as Gruel is doing the constellation to open the... You guys wouldn't happen to want one of these tablets?
Oh yeah, I like tablets.
The what now?
Is it
And
like
he
those
hands it-
hologram tablets?
Yeah, it's another one of the hologram tablets. And as he hands this to open, you see the light of the mountain constellation begins to shine abnormally bright and have sort of a blue color. And as Gruel starts channeling starlight in her usual star archery form, you can see the light of the constellation begins to shine within Gruel. Gruel, you are now channeling the aspect of the mountain, please go ahead and add a new clock that you get. This is just a 4 clock, but it is unlock mountain constellation bonus. And as this happens, simultaneously Bayl passes you this pad, and you see as Gruul channels this light, the door, all of the sigils begin to glow. You see the mark of the mountain appears, and suddenly it's like the entire world around the mountain goes black, as it's almost like a planetarium of various stars appear, and each of them filters directly into the top of the Starcrest temple. The door begins to slide open, and inside, the very first thing that you see as the door, with this terrible grinding sound of stone on stone and the musty air found within of a stagnant temple that hasn't been opened in decades, there is a mirror, and it depicts Gruul. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oof, spooky.
Everyone, let's go through our end of session
Here we
checklist.
are.
We'll start with Blick.
All right. Narrative info. 1 experience for combat. And then ideals. Patience, wisdom, or experience. Not really. Not really.
Kind of the opposite.
Yeah. Heritage, background, or beliefs through my actions. Yeah. Through actions, no. I mean, I talked and learned a lot about Noom, but no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say nothing.
Sometimes it be that.
Yeah.
The Doug.
Let's take a look. There's the combat, obviously. There's challenges with investigation, intuition, and planning. I wouldn't say so. Overcame inherent self-doubt to express myself. Technically, yes, but I feel like that's going to happen more extensively next time. And
What's wrong with that?
kind of want to hold off on counting it just yet, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Expressed heritage and background through word and actions. I think I would also, again, say not really.
Wow, the very low XP session.
Yeah, well.
Most of it was just fighting.
Jan.
So 1 for combat, which means I level up. The last purple, we don't get anything
Nice.
for that, right? It just goes straight to the new one. Okay, cool. And then
This
I
was
think
on the table.
I think I get 1 more for I address challenges with compassion, wisdom, or perseverance. With wisdom in particular, just asking the skeleton instead of banging heads. Okay, cool. I think that's about it, though.
So was Bayl of Banter, was he like a Noom follower?
Bayl was absolutely not a follower of anything.
This guy.
Yes, so Bayl 38 or Bayl Banter, on the other hand, spent so long in this one place that he eventually came to realize like how much beauty there is in nature and became a Noom follower because of that.
Hell yeah. Hermit life.
Then let's go to Over.
Oh, Matt, don't forget, at the end of a combat, you can put a dust into a relic, and I know you wanted to do that.
I do want to do that, yes. I'll put 1 into my new sword.
I don't have any dust, so I can't do that.
I only had the 1, so. Now I've got 3 dust spread across 2 relics, but whatever, it's... okay, 1 for XP, or 1 for combat. Just challenges with strength, leadership, or force. I don't know. Just my heritage, background, or beliefs through my actions.
There weren't a lot of actions for us to do. There was a lot of talking.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a 0.
I don't know. I didn't back down face of the challenge. Well, I mean, there wasn't
Yeah,
anything
like-
special. So.
Dougal is going to have a lot of talking to do next session. Because he is very unhappy with you guys.
Oh yeah, because we're
Yeah.
talking with him.
What?
I guess that is one thing.
Because we're talking him up as an archmage.
Oh,
There's more to it than that, but again,
just how
that
Elfin is.
will come out. Dougal has
Okay.
Dougal has taken some time to think about things.
Owen thinks we're the greatest shit that ever existed. So he's gonna talk us up no matter what happens. Any excuse he gets, he's gonna talk us up.
Next scene, we'll have our next session. We will start with a pretty heavy RP scene, then followed by a holograph tape from the unnamed halfling and Bry.
Or PvP. We're
No,
all going to kill each other.
This isn't Calamity. We don't have to resort to violence anymore.
Or camping one either. Oh wait, that was Calamity. Never mind.
That was
Faceless
Calamity.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great session, everyone. What are we thinking of calling this?
Hey, Bayl. Hey, Bayl. It's a terrible pun. Like a bale of hay.
Or
Hay
bantering
bales
with
over
Bale.
horses.
Bantering with Bale.
Um,
Although the main thing was the rock fight.
Or opening the door.
I think the most important moment was when my tongue got stuck to the door. So if we can name it after that, please.
What's a mastery point again?
Your abilities. There's a mastery you can pick.
You shouldn't have another mastery point yet. You
He
just
just
got
leveled
one.
up.
It's their first one.
I just
They
got level 3.
leveled up.
But you were moving the.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't know you needed a mastery point. I thought it was just talents. I see.
Oh, okay.
We can just say that you got that and then put it in because you
Cool.
did put a point there.
Yeah,
Then that would give you another point that you can put into an ability.
that's true. Okay.
Whatever. It's one session difference. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and besides, I was happy with how that fight turned out. How do you feel about the new mechanics that we?
The Noom.
What in specific? The Dark Resolve, or
I mean, Dark Resolve is one of them. Just the way the bosses interact, or the elites in this case interact. I tried to make it more constructive, like here's things that they can do, here's things you can do against them, rather than like here's things you can't do.
yes, I think that was well done.
Yeah, I think it was fun.
I am still adjusting to the combat. I'm still having to look up stuff every time I use it.
I've mostly figured out my character now.
Yeah, I mean, I know what I can do and what I use, but yeah, I'm still mastering the system. I do not have a mastery point IRL.
I feel much more
Yeah.
comfortable about the icon now.
Yeah.
So there was an additional thing that came up there that didn't end up getting used, which is the airborne status, which I'm going to try to use more.
I saw that. Yeah.
It didn't end up happening, but the way airborne works, I'm just going to put it on this plant real quick.
You take out 1d4 at the start of your turn.
Yes, but the
and
main
you're
thing about
flying.
airborne is that it applies the airborne status temporarily. And then there's certain moves that can juggle airborne people.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
Did you invent that wholesale?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I thought just adding more ways that like enemies can combo with each other and on top of each other would make the battles more interesting. And that way I can add complexity without taking away complexity from the player.
Mm-hmm. It makes for the fight was good for positioning complexity.
Yeah, trying to stay out of the super heavy range.
Yeah, that and just I feel like a lot of times Dougal, like specifically Dougal, sneaking off to the right instead of like trying to hide behind teammates was because I got the sense that being in the range in between the two guys was just a really bad idea in general, and it felt good overall. So well done.
Nice. All right, we're going to continue forward with that. See you next Saturday. And I think
All right.
after that,
Yeah, we should have a.
I forget when the schedule
Until
downtime.
like the 22nd or something, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
someone's at the 22nd.
We got a few more sessions for sure.
Let's get through this.
All right, have a good one, everyone.
What are we calling the session?
Oh, good point.
We call it friendly banter.
The way of banter.
Bantin with bayl. BANTIN apostrophe.
I wanted to include something with stars, but I just can't think of anything.
Starcrest band.
Star challengers.
Challenging band.
Yeah, something with challenger is good.
Challenging Bayl. No, I'm just kidding.
It's cool that that's how Noom influences. Wields his influences. Yeah, like a balancing force. That's cool.